Welcome back, everybody. Now today I'm taking a look at a product I've been wanting to try for many years, and that is a dog pool. So I picked up the #1 bestseller on Amazon and put it to the test. Let's see how that went, starting with the unboxing. Let's take a look at this Jason Well dog pool. I paid $40 for this. Currently has a 4.5 star rating on Amazon among over 41,000 reviews. Also currently the #1 bestseller. And here it is. Now they have it folded on pretty small here, just under 11 inches. Something tells you when I refold it, it ain't gonna be that small. Now I picked up the XXL model, which is 63 inches in diameter, 12 inches tall. They say it's made of durable vinyl, puncture resistant, does not collapse outward, 2 drain caps, hose connector, slip resistant bottom. Now people online who liked it, they like how well it stands up on its own, even when empty, and how small it folds down. A lot of people love that you don't have to inflate it. They also say it's easy to drain. There weren't really a lot of complaints about it. Some people said dog nails could scratch it. A few people said folding it took a little bit of effort. I'm gonna read these over. We're gonna head outside, set this up. Everybody says how easy it is. Let's see how easy it really is. Bailey, this is for you. This is for you, Bailey. I just kind of a quick down and dirty setup to see how it goes. It took me, what, a minute? No having to inflate it, kind of nice. I have a pretty good feeling about this. I also like the fact that the sides are rigid. It doesn't look like it's gonna collapse. Bailey's interested in it, that's always good. First impression is pretty good. Let's collapse this down and see how that goes. Probably as close as I'm gonna get it, which honestly isn't that bad. So we'll come out here tomorrow and do it for real. 7:45 a.m., it's pool time, that's right. I originally was gonna put it on the other side of my patio, but that's right in the sun. I figured right here is a pretty good spot and it can drain over there in the yard where it's not gonna really be a problem. So I'm setting it up here, and let's do that right now. It sets up in seconds. It sets up in seconds. I gotta like that. No inflating to do. Extend out the sides and you're good to go. Let's take a closer look here. Now I put the drain back here so it can kind of go in the yard. I might actually rotate a little bit more. There really is no good place for me to drain this, so I'm just gonna go in the side yard over here. I think it can handle it. The build looks pretty good. The sides are pretty sturdy. There's a hard board of some sort in there. It doesn't seem like it wants to collapse inward or outward, really. The drain plug is right here. There is a hose attachment, but I'm not gonna be using my hose to drain it, so. But they do have that option available. The instructions state to only fill this 40 to 60%, so I'm gonna go probably maybe 40% because Bailey's a little on the older side, so we don't wanna stress her too much. And we are off, and Bailey is interested. Oh, she's looking at it. Look, she's wagging her tail. This might be a good thing, Bailey. We're gonna have some fun today. We'll let this fill. Get the fly, get the fly, get the fly. Bailey is laying next to the pool. I think she's trying to tell me she wants to go in. I think it's almost that time, Bailey. You wanna go in there? All right, it's time to do this. Now, to be fair, I added a few pots of warm water to take the edge off how cold it was. I could say it was for Bailey, but probably for my sake more than anything. But let's try the waters first before Bailey gets in here. Well, I don't see any leaks around the edges here. The drain is holding. The drain is holding, that's a good thing. It seems to be pretty simple, and I don't detect any issues whatsoever. I mean, I filled it up. The walls will maintain their shape, and Bailey is interested. Bailey, you want some? Let's see if I can get her in the mood. You wanna play? You wanna play? You wanna play? Oh, I think she's starting to feel it. She's starting to feel it. You wanna get in here? Oh, she wants to get in here. Get in here. Come on, get in here. She can just step in here. She doesn't have to jump, she can step. Wanna step in here? Well, I'm gonna try to get her in here because I think she'll enjoy it once she gets in here. She's a little bit, I don't think she's ever been in a pool before. She's played with a hose, but she's never really played in a pool before. You wanna get in here? She's thinking about it. She's got a toy, she's thinking. There we go. Okay, she's in the pool. We have dog in the pool. I mean, she's wagging her tail, that's a good thing. She's not sure about it though. Well, she stuck her nose in the water. Bailey, what are you doing? Now she's starting to feel, she's feeling it now. She is feeling it. She still has her toy in her mouth. She's putting her toy in and out of the water. She's dunking it. She's literally dunking her toy. And it's dripping wet. Don't sit down. She's sitting in the water. Oh, I think that hit her back there and she stood back up again. Maybe you don't want to sit in the water. She's sniffing around. She's sniffing around the water. Putting her nose in there too. The fact that she's wagging her tail is a good thing. I mean, that tells me it's a good thing. As much fun as we're having, the main thing is the pool itself, and the pool seems to be holding. No leaks. We'll check the bottom for scratches later, but it doesn't seem like there's been any issue with that as well. I think she wants to get out now. That's telling me she wants to get out. We'll get out. No, Bailey, no, Bailey, no. Now let's see how well this drains out of here. Here it goes. Bailey, don't drink that, please. Seems to be doing pretty well with that. Draining pretty nicely. All right, one thing to point out is that it's pretty much stopped draining, and it's maybe a couple of inches deep still, so I'm gonna have to lift the side up to finish that off. So not completely automatic draining it out. Well, for right now, I realize that instead of tipping it, I can just keep kind of folding it up as it goes, and that raises the water line, so I don't have to hold it the whole time. And Bailey approves. Maybe tomorrow we'll do this again, Bailey, okay? All right, it is day number 2. Now what I'm gonna do is set it back up, refill it, make sure there's no leaks, no issues having drained it and set it aside for a day. So we'll fill it up, warm it up, and Bolt's coming over later, and we'll see what kind of destruction a puppy can bring to this pool. So that's next. All right, so this time I decided to fill a little bit more than yesterday. Yesterday was about maybe 50%. I went about 80%. I want to push this thing a little bit more to its limits and see if it can hold more water than yesterday. So that's what we're doing. Bailey's ready to jump in, but Bailey, we're going to wait a few hours till Bolt gets here. We're going to let this water warm up and then try day number 2 with a more full pool and see how that goes. Quick update, it's been sitting out for about 2 hours now. I noticed a very small leak coming out of here. I tightened it even more. It still kept leaking, and then I tightened it even more. I cranked this as hard as I could, and the leak seemed to have stopped. The amount of tightening I did was much more than I thought was normal, but it did stop the leak. All right, we're at the 4-hour mark now. I've noticed over the last few hours a little bit of water has formed around the edges. I can't quite tell where it's coming from. It seems like the most is coming from this side. I have a little bit dripping that way. I haven't seen any bubbles of any leaking areas. I'm assuming it's coming from the drain, but it's really hard to tell at this point. So I'm not sure if that little amount is a deal breaker, but it's something I noticed. He's thinking that's a bowl of water to drink out of. Bolt, come on. Yay! Come on, Bolt. See if he jumps in here. Come on, Bolt. Come on, Bolt. Wow. Come on, come on. Come on. Bailey wants in there. Oh, Bailey's getting in.
Yay, good job, Bailey.
There you go. All right, Bailey's in here. Bailey's in. Bailey's in. Bolt, come on. Come on. Join the party. Come on. Oh, look at her walking in circles. I'll walk with her. I'll walk with her. Come on, Bolt. Come on, Bolt.
Bless you. Oh my gosh, look at all
She
that.
sneezed into the water.
Oh.
Bailey's loving this. Look at her. She's having more fun today. She's sticking her face in the water. Good girl.
No way.
I don't think she needs me in here.
You're so...
There he goes.
Yay, see, it's not so bad.
All right, there he goes. See if he wants to stay. Come on, Bolt. Yay, have fun.
You're okay.
We're trying to convince him that it's fun, but he ain't buying.
It's fun in here. It's fun.
Nope. Come here, go girl. Come on, let's go in circles. Come on, Bailey, come on. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run, Bailey. No, the way she's... Shake. She's gonna shake. There she goes. All right, as a quick update, the pool has been full for about 7 hours now. I'm still seeing a little bit of moisture around the edges here, not a lot. I mean, you think about how much I start off with. It's been a very minimal amount of water loss, negligible really. And look at all that hair in that dog water. Billy, that's a lot of your hair in there. And I would say with both dogs in there and it being full all day, it's held pretty well. I think close enough for Bailey, right? Right. Let's let this sit overnight and take a measurement how deep it is right now. Right at the drain, we are at, it's like 8 3/8 inches. Come back tomorrow and compare and see how deep the water is then, how much is lost overnight. Bailey, that is not a drinking bowl. All right, it's been about 12 hours now. A couple of quick updates. Right before going to sleep last night, I thought maybe I should cover this up. Not only to help keep evaporation down, but to keep any critters from falling in there. So the only thing I could really find at that late hour was a photography screen. Not ideal, but better than nothing. So let's move this off of here and take a look. Good, nothing is in there. Item number 2 is that there's no water around the edges, which there were for many hours yesterday afterwards. So if I had to guess, I would say there was a pinhole leak, that maybe some of that dog hair debris actually sealed up, at least temporarily. And let's take a final measurement of the water depth, about 8 1/8. So it did lose about 1/4 inch overnight. Probably a combination of evaporation and that leak before it got sealed up. So not that bad really. It still looks almost as full as when I filled it up yesterday, so negligible at best. Now, does anybody want some fresh day-old dog water? What do you think, Bailey? Smells like you. So in the end, I have to say I like this one. It sets up in about a minute. There's no inflating you have to deal with. It collapses down so you don't have a large pool to put in your garage when you're done. It seemed pretty sturdy and didn't collapse inward or outward, and it seemed to hold up to me and 2 dogs in there. Now, as far as cons go, I think there was a pinhole leak around the drain, although I couldn't quite pinpoint it. It really wasn't enough to deduct a star from it. To me, the biggest issue was that when the water gets below that drain level, you have to still get it out. So that was a little bit problematic. But those minor annoyances aside, I still like this. I'm going to continue to use it. But if you've tried this product or something like it, tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.